I can speak for us. It's usually, honestly, it depends on how busy the upcoming weeks are. Usually I'll tell them, expect it in the next week or so if I'm going to reach out to you, but I can only speak for ourselves. It's usually a week to 2 weeks, but other people could be sooner, I don't know.
So we're a little different. I mean, I'm not going to make any, I wouldn't bring you in for an interview based off meeting you at a career fair. You have to apply online. And so that's kind of the point I want to make is that resume, that doesn't act as an application. So if you haven't applied online, and again, this depends on the type of company you're with, I actually can't legally contact you until you've applied online because we're a government contractor. So I can't do it. So one important thing is when you're talking to recruiters, ask them what their application process is and what the best way is to respond. Because I'm sure there's people I've had, students that say, oh, you know, I gave you my resume and I hadn't heard from you. And I do try to make sure that our recruiters are saying, listen, we can't contact you just based off this resume. You do need to go ahead and apply online as well. But it's important to really be able to differentiate that between the different companies because everyone has a different application process, whereas other companies might set up interviews right then and there based off your resume. I see that all the time too, but it's not something that every company can do.
Yeah, I do resume. I will offer interviews for some at the career fair. And if you've applied online, if you've done a pre-select or so forth, you know, we would have reviewed your process, but you need to apply online by the time you come for the interview within the next 2 days. So all of that has to be done at least by the time of the interview.